let us talk about what runs on Atlassian actually means and why it was introduced. Um, because mostly when you were actually creating the Forge application that you wanted to add to the Atlassian marketplace, you would actually need to fill out some forms and a lot of stuff in terms of the data security, which is something that runs on Atlassian gives more eligibility in terms of having the Forge apps being shown as the secure, which is something beneficial because it's saying that it's helping customers identify the Forge apps that can benefit enterprise customers with strict data privacy requirements. The runs on Atlassian is automatically applied to eligible apps on the Atlassian marketplace. So, first of all, it's Atlassian hosted, and all of the storage is actually going to the Atlassian itself. Just like when you're developing the app using the Forge, where it's actually saying that it's secure and everything is being stored within the Atlassian. There's the support to data residency that matches data residency provided by the host product. Customers are in control of the data egress, such as analytics and logs, and can fully block data egress at any time. And there are of course some of the requirements that users need to go through in order for their app to be accepted on the Atlassian marketplace and also to receive this runs on Atlassian badge. So first of all is applied to the apps that meet the qualifications. For the partners, this is actually not needed because they don't need to apply to it. It's automatically being applied. To determine whether your Forge apps meet the requirements, you need to check the manifest file first for egress permissions. You can also use the Forge CLI to check the eligibility of the apps themselves. When you actually click for this, then it's saying this is the basic command, and you have these options in here where you're specifying the environment, also the version. This is optional, you don't really have to do this, but it allows you to check if it's eligible or not for the runs on Atlassian program. If it's not, then it will also say why it's not being eligible, which is something that is indeed important. Okay, so this is actually how really this is how it looks like. So you're going to be presented with this run on Atlassian. When you hover over your mouse, it's going to say hosted on Atlassian, data stored within the Atlassian, and it's saying data residency compliant. But also it's not only just about the data residency. Another thing that is really important here is for the data security, which is something that is more concerning than the data residency at all. But of course, when it comes to data security, this is something that the users who are creating the Forge apps, they need to go through this check of the data security from the Atlassian side in order to make sure that their app is compliant with the data security policy that Atlassian indeed has. So let's say we also acknowledge that not all apps can be eligible for runs on Atlassian. Integrations that communicate with external services by nature. Other apps may need certain capabilities to be delivered to the Forge platform before they can actually qualify. So And then there are some questions. Customers tell us they value the transparency of the privacy and security, but are observing consistencies in partner attested data. Sorry. Over time, we may shift to automatically verifying certain fields based on the Forge manifest to standardize the information displayed to the customers. Okay, so this is pretty important. But yeah, that is the whole purpose of having the runs on Atlassian. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.